according to Hall and Simeral, the more reflective you are, the more effective you are. So if we want to be effective in our life, then we should start reflecting on our life. This is how we will become more effective in each and every area of our life. Do you know what is self-reflection? Today we will discuss what is self-reflection and what is the importance of self-reflection. So first of all, what is self-reflection? What is self-reflection? Self-reflection is taking the time to think about, meditate on, evaluate, and give serious thoughts to your behavior, attitude, motivation, and desire. So self-reflection is it is taking the time to think about, meditate on, evaluate, and give serious thought to your behavior, thoughts, attitude, motivation, and desire. So, do you think about your behavior, that what is your behavior or how do you behave with others people? Do you meditate on it? Do you evaluate your behavior or your thoughts or your motivation? Do you know what is your motivation? What people motivate you? What kind of activities motivate you? And do you know what is your desire? What do you want from your life? So if you think about it, you evaluate it, you meditate on it, so you have developed the skill of self-reflection. It is the ability to witness and evaluate your behavior, your emotional and behavioral process. Self-reflection, it is a skill that helps you to understand yourself better. So when we self-reflect, so we understand ourselves very well. Self-reflection is like looking into a mirror and describing what you see. So when we stand in front of a mirror, so what we describe ourselves. So this is how we come to know about ourselves. So it is just like standing in front of a mirror and describing yourself. So when you reflect on yourself, so you come to know about your each and everything. Your area for improvement, your strong points, your desires, your wish, your goals, your values, your principles, everything. In psychology, the other terms used for self-reflection is reflective consciousness and reflective awareness. So these are two other terms used for self-reflection: reflective consciousness and reflective awareness. Now, how can we develop self-reflection? We can develop self-reflection when we ask questions from ourselves. When we ask questions like, what is the goal of my life? What is the purpose of my life? What do I like? What I don't like? So when we ask question from ourselves, we develop deeper understanding of our feeling and our behavior. So if you want to improve our behavior and attitude, we must ask question from ourselves about that, and this is how we will reflect upon ourselves, and this is how we will correct ourselves. What is the importance of self-reflection, or what are the advantages of self-reflection? So these are some of the importance of self-reflection. Importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection enables us to move from just experiencing into understanding. It enables us to move from just experiencing to understanding. So what does it mean? It means that whatever we do, if we don't reflect on that, so it is just an experiment for us, and we do not learn anything from that. But when we start reflecting on that experience, so then we learn from that experience. So therefore, whatever we do, for example, if we read a book, if we read a passage or a page, and then we start reflecting on that what did I read, what was the passage about, so we will understand it then. But if we don't reflect on it, so that will just be an experience. The same is true about this class. If you attend this class and after the class you don't reflect upon this class, that what did you learn into this class, or what the teacher was talking about, was our topic for discussion. So you will just get experience of the class, but you will not get understanding of the topic which the teacher has taught you. So this is why it is said that it enables us to move from just experiencing into understanding. So if you want to understand something, it is important that we must reflect upon that activity, and therefore we must develop this habit that whatever we do in our life, we should, after completing that, we should reflect upon that activity. So this is why it is said that those people who have reflective mindset, it is easy for them to learn anything in the world. It is not difficult for them to learn develop skills or learn some topics or concepts. So reflective people, they learn things easily and quickly. Another importance of self-reflection is it improves self-awareness and consciousness. So when we reflect on ourselves, we develop awareness about ourselves, and we develop consciousness about ourselves. We become more conscious about our life, about ourselves, and we also become more aware about ourselves, our behavior, as I told you, our behavior, our feelings, our emotions, our motivations, our goals, our objectives, our strength. So this is the importance of self-reflection. Another importance is it enables us to identify areas for improvement. And also areas where you are strong, are your strong areas. So if we don't know about our strong areas, what is my strength, what is my potential, what is my talent, what is my passion, what are the skills which I can do better than other people, what are the things which I can do better than other people, in which I can compete with the world. So if I want to identify that, then I must reflect upon myself, that what is the activity which I can do effortlessly and better than any other person in the world. Is there such activity? If there is activity, so that is my strength. And what is the activity in which I am not good? And other people, they can do it better than me. So that is my area for improvement. So I can come to know about that. I can identify that only when I reflect upon myself. So this is another importance of self-reflection. Baltasar Grecian, according to him, self-reflection is the school of wisdom. So self-reflection, this is another importance of self-reflection, that it makes us a wise person. If we want to become a wise person, an intelligent person, a smart person, then we must reflect on ourselves, our behavior or feelings. And according to John Dewey, we don't learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on the experience. So if we want to learn something really good or really well, then we must reflect upon that. So in life, if you study a book, if you read a book, if you read a newspaper story, and if you want to develop some skills, you attend some classes for developing some skills. So after reading the passage, the story, and after attending the class, then you must think about, reflect upon that story, that class, and you must ask yourself question that what did you learn? So you will definitely learn something. So some people, they write something. For example, they attend a class and after that they write about that. This is also reflection. And some people, they talk to themselves. They ask questions from themselves and then they give answer to themselves. Or some people, they arrange, if there is another person along with him, so they ask questions from each other about that. That is also a kind of reflection. So self-reflection is an important activity, and if you want to learn something easily and understand something completely, and if you want to improve ourselves, and we want to identify our strength, and we want to achieve our goals easily, then we must develop this skill, and we must ask questions from ourselves. So this is how we will develop this skill, and then it will be easy for us to achieve our goals in life. So this was all about self-reflection. Hope you like it.